working breaking news right now. Really bad sign after feeling as though that fire was finally out at the ITC plant. What we're learning is a fire has reignited at the site of that Deer Park chemical plant just hours after the situation seemed to be under control.
Yeah, you can see right now, these are pictures here of the foam and the water being sprayed upon that. You can see some black smoke there. Anytime it is a petroleum-based fire, a blaze like that, it is always a black smoke. And that is that thick black plume that we saw over the past number of days that just hovered over the city for a matter of 3 days. But right now you can see some little smoke there. There was a reigniting of it, which we saw earlier, Mel, with just a huge plume of black smoke coming out.
Yeah, a lot of people, of course, very concerned about that after the last few days.
You can still see a little black smoke there.
Exactly.
All around it looks white. It looks like almost snow, but it's actually just foam. They use foam on petroleum fires.
And you can see for yourself there, those torched tanks there. That's what's been burning for the last few days.
Yeah.
8 of those tanks out of 15 eventually ignited and were finally, we thought, brought under control early this morning. But as you can see now, even though they have been pouring water and foam on it all day long, it appears to have reignited. If you look right there in the center of your screen, you can see that fire that is beginning to come out of one of those tanks. And although the tank itself is really burned all the way down to the ground, still there appears to be some kind of fire and black smoke coming out of that location.
There are 7 tanks. You see that tank right there in front of them. There's a massive silo. It holds millions of gallons of petroleum fluid. There you can see more black smoke coming out. And there are 7 of those which are just destroyed like that. There are several others that are blackened, and they've attempted to get the petroleum out of there, the gasoline, toxic materials out of there. But Don Armstrong is live in Sky Eye. He's monitoring all of this. We saw earlier, Don, and you saw it no doubt as well, that huge plume of black smoke.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we were on the east side of downtown and had to come back out here. And really, Art and Melanie, this is not a surprise because, as you know, the fires that were all engulfed in all of this in the past few days really had high temperatures, needless to say. That's what melted basically all of these tanks out here, and also the ground. And that's one of the things that I was thinking about earlier, is the fact that, you know, this ground out here is still hot despite all of the foam and the water that's on it. And so it wouldn't surprise anybody that every once in a while we'd see a flare-up like this, and this is the first one we've seen today. And hopefully this is just a minor little inconvenience here, and we'll get this thing out of here before too long.